Hey, adventurers! Welcome back to another episode of Learn English with a Hobbit. In today's scene, the company is cold, tired, and soaked from the rain. They see a mysterious red light in the distance, but with Gandalf gone, they have to make a difficult decision. Should they go investigate? As always, we'll read a rich passage from the book, then explore some powerful vocabulary and expressions that will boost your English, Tolkien style. When they had looked at it for some while, they fell to arguing. Some said no, and some said yes. Some said they could but go and see, and anything was better than little supper, less breakfast, and wet clothes all the night. Others said, these parts are none too well known, and are too near the mountains. Travelers seldom come this way now. The old maps are no use. Things have changed for the worse, and the road is unguarded. They have seldom even heard of the king round here, and the less inquisitive you are as you go along, the less trouble you are likely to find. Some said, after all, there are 14 of us. Others said, where has Gandalf got to? This remark was repeated by everybody. Then the rain began to pour down worse than ever, and Oin and Gloin began to fight. That settled it. After all, we have had a burglar with us, they said. And so they made off, leading their ponies with all due and proper caution in the direction of the light. They came to the hill and were soon in the wood. Up the hill they went, but there was no proper path to be seen, such as might lead to a house or a farm. And do what they could, they made a deal of rustling and crackling and creaking, and a good deal of grumbling and dratting, as they went through the trees in the pitch dark. Suddenly the red light shone out very bright through the tree trunks not far ahead. Now it is the burglar's turn, they said, meaning Bilbo. You must go on and find out all about that light, and what it is for, and if all is perfectly safe and canny, said Thorin to the Hobbit. Now scuttle off, and come back quick if all is well. If not, come back if you can. If you can't, hoot twice like a barn owl, and once like a screech owl, and we will do what we can. Okay, now that we've read the scene, it's time to dig into the vocabulary. These words and phrases are packed with meaning and emotion, perfect for leveling up your English naturally through storytelling. And hey, if you're enjoying the journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. It really helps us continue this series for language learners around the world. Fell to arguing. Started arguing suddenly or intensely. When people fall to arguing, it means they begin to argue, often quickly and emotionally. In a story, the dwarves couldn't agree and suddenly started debating what to do. None too well known. Not very well known, quite unknown or unfamiliar. This phrase means something is not familiar or widely recognized. The area near the mountains was none too well known, so it felt mysterious and possibly dangerous. Seldom. Not often, rarely. If something seldom happens, it doesn't happen very frequently. For example, travelers seldom come this way means people almost never travel through that area. Unguarded. Not protected or watched over. If a road is unguarded, there are no guards or protection. Anything can happen. It's a risky, unprotected place where danger may lurk. Inquisitive. Curious. Eager to ask questions or learn things. Being inquisitive means asking a lot of questions or trying to learn more, but sometimes too much curiosity can get you into trouble, especially in mysterious lands. Likely. Probably going to happen. If something is likely, it means it's expected. For example, you're likely to find trouble means there's a high chance that danger will come. Remark. A spoken comment or statement. A remark is just something someone says. In the story, where has Gandalf got to was a remark that everyone repeated. That settled it. That ended the discussion or made the decision final. When someone says that settled it, it means something happened that made the choice clear. The heavy rain and fighting made the group decide once and for all. Made off. Left quickly, usually secretly or with urgency. They made off means they left quickly, heading toward the light. This phrase is often used when someone escapes or sneaks away. Due, expected or deserved. Due caution means the careful behavior that's expected in a risky situation. It's like saying, be as careful as you should be. Grupe, correct, suitable, or appropriate. A proper path means a real, clear, and suitable trail, one you can easily follow. In the story, there was no proper path, just rough forest. Caution, care taken to avoid danger or mistakes. If you act with caution, you're being careful, watching your steps and thinking before acting, especially in dark or dangerous places. In the direction, toward a specific point or place. They went in the direction of the light, means they were heading toward the place where they saw the red glow. Rustling, a soft, whispery sound made by leaves, paper, or fabric. Rustling happens when leaves move, like in a breeze or when someone walks through them. It's a quiet sound that tells you something is moving nearby. Crackling, a series of small, sharp popping sounds. This word is used for the sound of fire, twigs snapping, or old speakers. In the woods, twigs and branches crackled as the dwarves walked. Creaking, a high-pitched squeaky sound made by old wood or doors. Creaking is that spooky sound you hear when wooden boards or doors move, like in haunted houses or old trees. Grumbling, complaining in a low or unclear voice. When someone is unhappy but doesn't want to speak loudly, they grumble. In the story, the dwarves were tired, wet, and not happy about anything. Dratting, mildly cursing or showing frustration. Drat is a very mild, old-fashioned way to say you're annoyed. Dratting means being irritated or muttering complaints. Pitch, a substance or a degree of darkness. Here it means total darkness. Pitch dark means completely black, so dark you can't see anything. Imagine being deep in a forest at night with no moon. Shone out, emitted or gave off light brightly. When a light shines out, it breaks through darkness. In the story, the red light finally shone out through the trees ahead. Tree trunks, the thick main stems of trees. Tree trunks are the big, round parts of trees that grow up from the ground. You can see lights between them in a forest. Turn, someone's chance or moment to do something. It's your turn means now it's your responsibility. Here, it's Bilbo's turn to prove himself by investigating the light. Canny, careful, clever, and safe. Something canny is smart and safe. Thorin wants Bilbo to check if the place is perfectly safe and canny, a very cautious way to say, make sure it's okay. Scuttle off. To run quickly with small, hurried steps. Scuttle off sounds like a little animal running away. Bilbo is told to scuttle off and check out the light like a sneaky burglar. Hoot, to make the sound of an owl, also used as a signal. Hooting is how owls call, and in this case, it's Bilbo's signal to call for help. One kind of hoot means one thing, another means danger. Barnovel, a soft-sounding owl, often used to represent calm or general alert. Bilbo is told to hoot twice like a barn owl if all is okay. This type of owl has a gentle hooting sound. Screech owl, an owl that makes a loud, high-pitched scream. One hoot like a screech owl means danger. This kind of owl screeches much louder and scarier than a barn owl. And there you have it. In this episode, we saw the group facing uncertainty, danger, and a mysterious red light. Bilbo is about to take his first real step as the group's burglar, ready or not. If you found these expressions helpful, don't forget to review the vocabulary and try using a few of them in your own sentences. That's how language sticks.